My name is Maxine. I'm a digital colorist. I've been a digital colorist for 12 years, and I recently joined the Technicolor family. I'm very happy about that. I've been here a little over 6 months, and it is me and my team that has joined me, along with the baseline that we got also. Today we're going to talk about Sully, which is the last picture I've worked on.
9, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
Cactus 1549, clear for takeoff.
That was my third collaboration with the Malpaso people. So I've done 2 movies prior to Sully with them. So I was involved with Sully from the beginning. As soon as they knew they were going to do the movie, we already were talking when they were doing it, pre-prep. I usually always supervise dailies for them, which we also do on the baseline. So obviously, when they were in pre-prep, we talked about that and how we were going to, proceed for this one. It was a little different because they decided to go with a different camera this time, so it was different technicalities that we had to discuss, but we still kept a similar workflow. The movie we had done previously had done really, really well at IMAX, and people enjoyed, which was American Sniper, and people enjoyed, seeing like the intensity and all that on big screen, on a large screen. So it was kind of like, oh, actually, Sully is even more a better suit for IMAX because, really it immerse you into what happened, like the whole, landing and, flying. And so the benefit of supervising the dailies is like from the early on, you get to discuss a little bit about what they're going to go for. And also you get to see along the way how things are being shot, how things are coming to you. And you can already establish a little bit of that aesthetic that everybody is getting used to. So it's giving you, you get a feel for it, way before the DI. You can already kind of explore as you go and do the dailies, as you supervise them. And when you get to the TI, people have seen a little bit of what you're putting into the daily, so they have a little bit of a sense. So your starting point is a little closer than if it was something that had been done completely separate. So when we got to the DI, we were in a good place relatively, since it's been done with the same tools. So you recreate and build up from there. And I think on this one, the feel was to get something very realistic. It's not like a period movie per se. I mean, it happened like pretty recently. So it's, keep it current, but also there was a lot of it was really cold that day, making sure like things would feel cold because it was freezing in the Hudson River. And, we want to make sure that it looks and feels this way. And that's what you experience when you see the movie. It really happens kind of like without necessarily a literal direction. It's just like a feel. We look at it, we tweak a little bit as we go, and then we polish together. But it's already kind of in essence in a good place for the starting point. This one was a little different in the sense that we also had a lot of reviews at IMAX. So as the DI was evolving, before we would do the VFX review, we would actually apply the look of the evolving DI onto the VFX, work, so that they could actually review the VFX at IMAX and react to the look, react to the VFX within that look. So it was very much everyone was getting was able to give notes and react as we went because it was being viewed in this environment, in the IMAX environment. So in this way, it was very unique. Baseline is just of the tools that I've tried or have been around and used on other movies prior. Baseline as by far exceed a lot of my expectation as far as what it can do. There's so many ways to achieve looks in a sort of traditional yet also VFX style. So, and it has like your film grade, which is still printalized language that you can even out your movie in a very traditional way, yet you can create like an intricate composite as well if need be, for a look or specific flashback or whatsoever. So on Sully, what's interesting, I mean, I had a lot of mats. I would say up to 2 mats per shot, and we're talking all 4K at this point. So you're talking, your shot is in 4K, you have 2 mats that are in 4K, you have 8 RGB channels that you actually, RGBA channels that you're actually using to be able to treat every element of the plane or the water, the background, the foreground. So to be able to have all that stack and treat every element, and on top of that have your own set of creative grades, and you're talking about a lot of data going on, and you still can manipulate and do all that real time without processing or rendering. And only Baselight can really allow me to do that this way. I have yet to see something that would let me do it so easily, without any headaches or anything. So it was really straightforward, and it was really great to be able to do that, and not having any frustration in the room or anything like that. So you have that, and like I said, like the composite grading that have like gone just better and better for Baselight that I haven't seen anywhere else as well. I can easily also fix things for visual effects on the fly if time doesn't allow, or if it's easier for them to do it in the DI. There's really, sky's the limit.